All right. How's your Monday? Have you had a good day today? Hopefully, we're going to have a good night tonight and pull some fire here out of Chronicles. Looks like my tripod is crooked, doesn't it? I don't know what is wrong with it. It doesn't ever set quite right. I don't know. I futz with it. It never works. Okay. We've got one break tonight, which is Chronicles baseball. But there is a little bit of information that I like to go over before we actually start ripping into things. So let's start off with that. Feedback is 100% automated. I do that so that you never have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return, thanks to the fabulous miracle of automation. And of course, the far more important thing there is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me on this Monday night. Taking a quick look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night is a case of five-star baseball and a case of Spectra football. On Wednesday, it is a new release day and kind of a big one. We got a lot of stuff coming out on Wednesday. And we're going to start at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We will open a half case of Flawless Collegiate Football, a full case of XR Football, and a full case of Bowman Chrome Baseball. Thursday night will be an off night, so I have time to sort all that stuff and get it on the way to you, or at least get started getting it on the way to you. Then on Friday night, we'll open Bowman Chrome again and XR Football again. On Saturday, we will open a case of Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball. So, lots of stuff coming up in the days ahead. Here's what you need to know about tonight. It is going to be a 16-box case of Chronicles Baseball. It is, of course, a full case. This is break number 4, and it's going to be on the way to you approximately Friday. Now, guys, I'm projecting that out maybe a little bit later than sometimes I would. I do have an issue right now with a family member who's in the hospital and kind of in a touch and go sort of situation. So, given that I don't know what's going to happen with that on any given day, I'm giving myself a little bit of padding in there in hopes that I don't overpromise and underdeliver. And if I can get it out to you sooner than that, I will. Don't need to worry about consolation cards here. Everybody's going to pull cards of some sort. So, once again, this is a 16-box case of Chronicles Baseball. It's a full case break. It's break number 4. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Monday night, the 16th of September. You will see team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders across from each team there on the opposite side. And that is all the news to use. We're about ready to get rolling here. You are going to notice that the background is going to go slightly out of focus here in a second. And I wish I could figure out why my tripod is not level. Like, I don't know. I think it's because I keep messing with it. But anyway, your background is going to go out of focus a little bit. That is intentional. Please don't be concerned by that. It's actually going to allow us to look at our cards up a little bit closer than we would be able to otherwise. So it's a good thing. I like to see them up in some detail, you know. I think it's better that way. Ow. All right, let's get all this fun stuff out of here. So there are a lot of boxes in here, and they've got a lot of blue on them. And anytime there's a lot of one color, no matter what the color is, if there's a lot of one color right in front of the camera, it tends to make it kind of wash out and give us really weird colors on the card. So that's why I'm kind of stacking these in a strange sort of way. I'm trying, that's not going to do it either, but I'm trying to avoid that weird coloration issue, although I can already see that it's picking up some, and we're already going to probably have a little bit of it, but maybe after we can clear off 3 or 4 of those, it'll help us out some. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of weird. Let me get a few sleeves on the table here and get us ready to rock and roll. Now, the first box of this we'll go through a bit slower than we do subsequent boxes because there's a lot to talk about with Chronicles. Then when we go through, you know, the rest of the boxes, we'll go a lot faster. But the first one, usually a little slower, just in case somebody's never done a break of this product before, or whatever the case may be. Mike is here. Hi, Mike. And so is CNS 1010. Well, thank you guys, both telling me, hey, they understand about the shipping, so I do appreciate that. Hopefully everything will stay status quo and I'll be able to get it out a little faster, but just because we don't really know what the situation is right now, and it doesn't particularly look all that good, I just want to make sure I've got the bases covered. So you'll see 3 autographs, 1 memorabilia card per box is what we're expecting to find in this. And there are also a couple of Spectra base cards in every box, and also about 400 million parallels. Because that's mostly what this product's about, right? Yeah, it's about parallels. So there is a Chronicles base set, and we will find a few things from the Chronicles base set. But the name of the game in here, of course, is the chase on all the various card sets. And they're all card sets that Panini either no longer produces for baseball, maybe they did once upon a time, or in some cases, it's things that have never been freestanding products for baseball, but they get included in here. Now, there are a couple of things to note. One of them is a lot of these cards have a lot of curvature. So they tend to want to bounce and spin around and act crazy and go wild. And yeah, they'll be somewhat flattened out probably by the time you get them, because they will have been, you know, in team bags and such. But yeah, there's a lot of curvature. Okay, so this is an example of just a plain Donruss, Donruss flagship brand. That's a Rookies and Stars. Here's a Timeless Treasures. We are up on our first hit. And you can see we've got some issues down here with both lower corners, maybe a little bit on the upper, just some minor chipping and stuff, but it is there. And we're probably going to find that on most of our thick cards. So we're starting off here with a Cornerstones. It is numbered to 25, and of course it's Reese McGuire for the Blue Jays. So you've got the 4 relics and the nice hard-signed autograph, and good-looking card there to get things started for the Blue Jays. Chronicles, that's the Chronicles base card. This is Ascension. There'll be plenty of those. This is Panini Baseball card set. And our autograph here is Forrest Whitley, numbered to 99. And that is out, of course, for the Houston Astros. Here's Phoenix. There'll be tons of Phoenix. Most of them are not numbered. A few of them are. Titan, ditto. Most are not numbered, but a few are. Same as for Certified. Of course, we've already seen Classics. You see what I mean? See how they want to spin around and go nuts? It makes me crazy the way these cards do. I wish they would all just lay flat. I'd be so much happier. Right out of the gate, we're going to find ourselves a 1 of 1. It is Austin Dean for the Miami Marlins with a 1 of 1 printing plate. Autograph on the front there, a sticker auto, but nonetheless, a 1 of 1 for the Marlins. Makes you happy. We'll find lots of Crusades, and many of them are numbered, and many of them are kind of high numbered, or what I think are kind of high numbered, like that particular pattern, which is numbered to 199. So generally speaking, when they are higher numbered, we're not always going to stop and flip them and talk about it, but the lower numbered ones we will. And there's a score insert. This is what playoff looks like. We're about to see Hometown Heroes come up, which are, in my experience, always relics in this product. I don't think we've seen any that have been autographed. Juan Soto belongs to the Nationals on that one. And there's a Titan for Kikuchi, and it is a refractor, as you can see, but it's not numbered, and that's one of our really curved cards, so that's one of our culprits in terms of why these things won't lay flat. Studio, another Studio, a Phoenix that will be numbered, and on the front of it is Chris Paddock. It is numbered to 50 for the Padres. Hi, Carl. You said, let's see, no Alvarez today. Are you working by way of reverse psychology on the Mojo? Are you trying to trick the Mojo? This is Carter Keyboom Obsidian. Most of those are not numbered, but a few Obsidian may be. If they are, of course, we'll stop and take a look at the number when we go by. There's a limited. Here's a numbered Chronicles base. It's to 99 for Ichiro and the Mariners. One of our Spectra base cards comes up next, and that is Peter Lambert for the Rockies. Contenders Optic. I think that maybe is the first one of those we've seen tonight. And this is numbered, high numbered though, to 199 for Ascension. So once again, in subsequent boxes, I'm not necessarily gonna stop and call off every single number of the higher numbered things. To 99, a Spectra for the Mets with Thor. And here's a Pete Alonso Crusade that is a prism, but it is not numbered. And another Paddock, and there you go. So yeah, in past years, well, first of all, I love this set. I've always, since the day it came out, I've been a fan of Chronicles. Whether it's in baseball or basketball, I like the card set a lot. I think they've improved it a lot since the first year that it came out. My only complaint is that this year, far more so than any of the other years, is that so many of the cards have so much curvature. Makes them kind of difficult to deal with. So I wish they would fix that. But other than that, I really do like this product. Scotty, you need some Cincinnati Reds. I would love to find you some Reds. You know that's my team, man. So I always like seeing the Reds come out. Looking for a little Nick Senzel. Oh, Carl, somebody sniped you on the Astros. I gotcha. Okay. I thought you were just trying to put the reverse whammy on the Mojo, right? Now that makes more sense. I understand. All right. I have a little Red Bull by my side tonight. I know I'm dragging today. Well, there's a Senzel on Classics. I know it's not exactly what you're looking for, but hey, it just means the Mojo's listening to you, right? We've gotten, oh man, do I have my sleeves in the wrong piles again? Daggone it. Sometimes I pick them up off the table and I have the skinny ones mixed in with the thick ones by accident when I pick them up at night. That is Jeff McNeil. Rookie jersey autographs on Spectra with a little pinstripe in there, and it is numbered to 99. So the Mets get on board with Jeff McNeil. Just a rated rookie, but a Vlad Jr. And boy, I do have these all mixed up, one pile into the other. Daggone it. How have I managed to do this? I have no idea. Daggone it. I'll get it figured out before it's all over with. Edmund Sosa and the St. Louis Cardinals. That was on the Absolute card set, which might be the first Absolute we've seen tonight. I'm not 100% sure of that. Bryce Harper, Spectra base. And that little stack is done. I think this is the last of the Chronicles too. I don't believe I have any more of it. I always say that because sometimes I find things that I don't know I have. It's to 199 Titan Francisco Lindor. I am trying to slowly but surely work my way back to even, though. I'm going to go back maybe and break some older things. I'm also selling some older things out by the case to other people to try to get caught back up. It's numbered to 49, Bryce Wilson and the Braves. Because I just got too much stuff down there. Way too much stuff. This is on Panini Prime card set. It's for the Pirates, and you have a Starling Marte relic. Just a big old piece of black cloth. Oh my God. Absolutely hate it when they do that. Can we have like something in there? You know, like a shade of another color, even just thread of another color, like anything. But they don't do that to us sometimes. Brandon Lowe, Tampa Bay Rays to 99. We have got ourselves an autograph here for Corbin Martin. And Corbin here is another Astro. I think we already hit an Astro earlier, didn't we? Or maybe it was just a numbered Astro earlier. I don't know. But anyway, you get the general idea. Mike said, this is your first time doing Panini that you usually break just Topps Chrome. Yeah, well, I love Topps Chrome too, as you know, and we're going to be breaking some of that on, what, Saturday? I think Saturday. We're breaking that again. But yeah, this is a fun set. I mean, the cool thing about this, Mike, is because it does have all the different card sets in it. Now, I like some card sets in here better than others, but I like the idea of being able to do the chase. So, for instance, if you're a Tatis guy, you could conceivably track down, I don't even know how many variations of the Tatis rookie in here, but probably a couple of dozen, or ditto for any other rookie that you're after. So to me, that's part of the fun, is the chase, and the fact that they don't produce most of these or any of these card sets as freestanding products for baseball. So it's kind of fun. I like it. Stang Lover's here. Hi, Stang Lover. You've got Minnesota tonight, huh? Flying with the Twins. All right. Let's see what we can come up with for your Minnesota Twins. Excuse me. Hopefully something in here will head your way. There's a lot of stuff in this break, so probably. There is Keston Hiura for the Brewers. I think he ought to be back in action pretty soon, I think. That one is numbered to 25. Chris Paddock, rookie on Rookies and Stars card set. Another one of our Spectra. And that is Spectra base Chris Shaw for the Giants. So, my man Big Ben is out for the year. Of course, I couldn't watch the game. It didn't air in my market. And when I did the break last night, all I knew is that he had been injured. I had only seen the headline. And then I saw after the break, I went and looked up the video. And when I saw what happened, that it was just non-contact, right? And he just grabbed his elbow. I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that is UCL, dude, is done for the year. And of course, Steelers were still being kind of coy at that point, but then have subsequently come out today and said, oh, yeah, UCL surgery done for the year. Eloy for the White Sox. That's a nice one. That is on the, it's a 1 of 1. As a matter of fact, it's a really nice one. This is Contenders Baseball card set. It is a season ticket, 1 of 1 for the White Sox with Eloy. That's a fantastic hit and our second 1 of 1 of the night. So, yeah, maybe this case is going to be pretty good to us. That's how it's looking at the moment, anyway. Edwin Diaz, Panini Prime relic for the Mets. Let's see if they'll at least give us a pinstripe. Why, no. No, they did not. That is a big piece of white cloth numbered to 99. So, yeah, so you know, I've been saying I wanted to get a better look at Mason Rudolph, and I've been saying that, hey, maybe Big Ben is on the downside of his career, but I didn't really want it to happen quite exactly like this. It's to 199 Lorenzo Cain. Next up is going to be a Bryce Wilson Spectra base card. And, oh, not a base card. Oh, wrong. Atlanta Braves, that is a Spectra rookie jersey autograph hit. I don't know why I thought that was going to be the base, but it's numbered to 199, which I missed there at the top. And that's not base at all. Mike, the other 1 of 1 was the printing plate autograph for the Marlins. Came out pretty early in the break. There's Acuna to 75 on a Contenders optic with the Mojo pattern in the background there. So, I don't know. I heard from one of my friends who was able to watch the game that Mason actually looked pretty good, all things considered. So, I don't know. Hopefully he'll be okay, but we got to ride with him for the year no matter. Thomas, oh boy, Pannone, probably not at all that. But at any rate, he's a Blue Jay, and that is on the Absolute Baseball card set. That little autograph right there. Hi, Travis, by the way. I don't know if I saw you jump in there earlier, but welcome if I didn't. Carl, you think Mason will do pretty well? I hope so. I mean, he looked pretty good when he was in college. He seemed to be fairly accurate and seems to be quick on his, well, mentally quick on his feet. I don't, not necessarily talking about running quick on his feet, but he seems to be able to do his reads, run through his reads and that sort of thing pretty quickly and fairly accurately. So maybe with a little seasoning. Then, of course, James Conner got hurt as well, knee injury, which I guess they're saying they don't think is going to be too bad. But, hey, give my man Benny Snell a shot, right? They gave him one carry. They needed, 1 or 2 yards on a 4th down, I guess, and he gave them 23 yards on the one carry they gave him. So, I mean, Benny's a little undersized. He's never going to be an every down back, but that's the kind of runner he is. He'll just drag you along with him and just, boom, keep going. He's a grind it out kind of guy. Jalen Beeks, Tampa Bay Rays, Absolute Baseball card set. So maybe Benny will get a little more love. It's a Chris Bryant, Phoenix, Prism, unnumbered. I know tonight the Browns are trying to atone for that disastrous game they had last week. I have no idea how well or how poorly they're playing. But if anybody wants to update me on the score, I wouldn't mind knowing. Ramon Laureano, numbered to 99, Oakland A's, rookie jersey autographs. Spectra. So I know that, I think, honestly, at this point, with the Steelers situation the way it is, I think you've got to look Braves and Ravens coming out of our division. One of those, Braves, because I'm breaking baseball, Browns. Yeah, I know, they both start with a BR, but yet, the Browns or the Ravens should come out of our division, I would imagine. Juan Soto, that's a nice looking relic. It's on the Cornerstones card set. It's numbered to 10. And this is numbered, a Pete Alonso to 99. That was on the Classics card set. Spectra for the Pirates with Kevin Kramer, numbered to 99. $13 zip Cleveland. Okay, all right, cool. Well, hi, Alex. How are you? I think this is break number 4 for us. I'm the worst about remembering that. But this is the only break we're doing tonight. It is the one that ended tonight on eBay for Chronicles Baseball. It's the full case break. And I think we're number 4. I'm pretty sure that's right. I know we just did it a while ago, but yet, I know, it's already out of my head. David Fletcher for the Angels on the Obsidian parallel. My poor little brain can only retain so much information at once. Washington Nationals, Carter Kieboom, Spectra base. And that is Juan Soto on a Crusade Prism unnumbered. And that box is in the books. All right, let's see where I think we're getting weird color reads. Maybe from there, if we can get a little bit of this kind of out of the way, we can get back to more normal coloring anyway. Carl says the Yankees have the most hits in this product, and we've hit none so far. Well, I know, but it's early yet, man. Well, look how much we've got to go. We've got 4, 8, 10, 11, and this is box 12. So we've opened hardly any. We've only been through, what, 4 boxes. So we're only 25% of the way through. We've got loads of time left to find you a bunch of Yankees. Get a lot of New York happening. I see my little devil kitty, the one that either is getting chased or he either gets chased or does the chasing during my breaks quite often. He's over there sleeping tonight, so maybe he's going to be good tonight. That's Paddock to 199. He just kind of came up here and laid down about 2 feet away and went to sleep. So hopefully that means he's not going to, be running around making a bunch of noise. Brendan Rodgers in the Colorado Rockies. That is Spectra, and it is numbered 225. Pete Alonso Titan Refractor, or Prism, as Panini calls those. Not numbered. We've got a Vlad Guerrero Jr. Cornerstones Reserve Materials, so this will be a relic of some sort. And looks like that is numbered to 49 for Vlad Guerrero Jr. The score is now 13-3 Cleveland. All right. Of course, the Jets are without Sam Darnold, who has mono of all things. I think most people get that when they're teenagers, but somehow or another, Sam Darnold has come down with it right now. So they've got Trevor Siemian in there for the Jets, so it's a wonder they even have 3 points. Avellino, Giants on the Absolute Baseball card set. I guess I shouldn't really dig on him too awfully much. He's been bounced around so much, the guy has a hard time, but I can't really totally help myself. Oh, you know what? I think this Eloy's numbered. Hang on. I just noticed right as I was laying it down a little glint of the red. Yeah, it is numbered. I missed it down there in the pattern. It's to 50 on Timeless Treasures for Eloy. Spectra. Kyle Wright, base. Oh, Trevor Siemian got hurt tonight too? Holy cow. So now Falk is playing. All right. Well, there you go. I didn't even know who was third string in New York, so now I do. And this is Nathaniel Lowe for the Tampa Bay Rays on the Obsidian card set. One of my favorites. I like Obsidian card set. And Mr. Kikuchi here is probably going to be numbered to 5 or something really low, I expect. It's Contenders Optic. It's a season ticket and numbered to 50. Because Panini won't keep their stuff consistent. Sometimes their greens are really low and sometimes they're not, and it makes me crazy. Tops, they kind of keep it the same. Same color as the same number across all their products. Rowdy Tellez, Absolute Baseball card set, Blue Jays. I'm going to tell you right now that he signed a lot of stuff. We find a lot of Rowdy Tellez. So he comes out a lot, and so does Reese McGuire. I think the two of them just like sat down, put a movie on, and signed for 2 or 3 straight hours. They're in everything. And so is Corbin Burns for the Milwaukee Brewers. He usually comes out of everything, too. Of course, our baseball season starting to wind down, our regular season anyway, but I guess we've got a couple of teams that have already clinched their way into their ticket into the playoff, and the Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers first, of course, and then the Braves over the weekend. Patrick Corbin, and that is not numbered. Should be numbered. Why do I not see a number on this? Oh, my hand was on it. That's why. It's numbered to 7. I was like, why is there no number on this? It's signed. Yeah, because my thumb was on it. Duh. So Patrick Corbin for the Nationals, not a signer you see a lot, and numbered to 7, even better. So there you go. If you've got the Washington Nationals, cool little hit there with one of your starting pitchers, who's been pretty good this year. A Spectra Ichiro, numbered to 99 for the Mariners. That is numbered to 99. Bumgarner, Giants. This, I believe, will be rookie jersey autographs, and it is Jojo Romero. It is numbered to 99. And that is the Phillies, of course. Spectra was your card set. Contenders Optics season ticket Kopech for the White Sox. It is a prism, but it is not numbered. Oh, Carl, you're revising it, huh? You said the Yankees don't have the most hits in here. The Astros do. Well, we have seen a couple of Astros, I think, come out of here, haven't we? I think we did. Cleveland with Jerry Rodriguez. So the Indians have an autograph headed their way. Absolute Baseball is our card set. One of the more common ones that we find. Little Chris Bryant. Hey, does anybody know what the update was on Rizzo, by the way? Turned his ankle real badly in the game on Sunday, like third or fourth inning. And I didn't hear an update if he's out or not out or what his status is going to be. It's to $199 for Belly. My guess is he's probably going to be out for several games, the way it looked on television anyway. Looked bad. And you know how painful turned ankles are. Francisco Lindor, Ronald Acuna. I started thinking about something completely different. Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Yeah, sorry. On a Spectra base. Sometimes I see one thing and I'm thinking about something else, and the something else comes right out of my mouth. Clearly, I've had too much Red Bull at this point. Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres. Hometown Heroes was the card set. And that is a Kyle Tucker Crusade. Yeah, I probably don't need to have any more Red Bull tonight, do I? Probably not. It's a sprain. He's going to be out a week or so. And he's in a walking boot. Okay. Sting Lover, he's not going to... He says he's magically going to be back Thursday against your Cardinals. I don't think so, man. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you'll be playing the Cubbies minus Rizzo, who actually has been playing really well. But yeah, those ankle sprains are you know what. I haven't had one in a long time. Long time. But I don't remember them being pleasant at all. I mean, sometimes you can sprain something and it hurts as much or more as if you broke it. And of course, Mike Trout ended up being is out for the rest of the year. You know, he had that toe thing that was bothering him, and They gave 2 or 3 different dates last week where they said he was going to be back, including originally saying Sunday, and then they came out and like, whoops, no, he's going to have surgery. Season's over. That's to 199, a Spectra base autograph for the Orioles with Santander. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of our, what I call stars are done for the year. Yelich after busting up his kneecap. And, of course, then we have Mike Trout done for the year. Ohtani's done for the year. There's a bunch that are. How about our third 1 of 1 out of this case? We're fairly well rocking the 1 of 1s tonight. Brandon Nimmo for the Mets on the limited card set. That's our first one that isn't autographed, but our third 1 of 1 overall. Spectra base, De Los Santos. But yeah, there's a big long list of guys who are done for the year already for various ailments. And 1 or 2 that might still make it back. They're saying Giancarlo Stanton will make it back here in a few days. Alonso, Spectra, base, Mets. And I kind of almost want to say, like, why? He's played, what, 5 games all year? And they've done fine without him. It's like, why mess with the chemistry? Just let him have off the rest of the time. Guess they think they'll need him for the playoffs. I don't know. Jeff McNeil, Mets. And there's a little Indian, Corey Kluber. Contenders optic that was a prism but unnumbered. Ooh, that's a nice hit for the Phillies. Well, I think it is because I happen to like JT Realmuto. I think he's a good player. So I kind of like him. And I don't guess he is numbered. I don't see any numbering on there for him. That is on the Prestige card set. So the Phillies with a veteran autograph there of Realmuto. Vlad Guerrero Jr., numbered to 199. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be autographed when we flip it over. You will note there's some imperfections down there, both lower left corners, maybe to a tiny degree, the upper corners, but predominantly those 2 lower corners on the back. And sure enough, there's your autograph. If you've got the Blue Jays, there's your man, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Although personally, I like Bo Bichette. Not that I don't like Vlad Guerrero Jr., because I do. But I really like Bo Bichette. Stang Lover, you have to defer from hoping he's back. Well, it would make life harder, for sure, for your Cardinals to win if Rizzo's back. It will be easier to win without him. I will not disagree with that. But we'll see. I would be really surprised if he were back that soon. Because that was a pretty good little sprain there on Sunday. And to be back in 4 days, I think pretty unlikely. But, you know, you never know. They shoot them up with all kinds of numbing stuff and slap them back out there sometimes. So, you never know. And that's to 199 on Ascension. Another Spectra base. That's Bryce Wilson again. I think we've already seen him a time or 2 for the Braves. Whit Merrifield for the Kansas City Royals. Phoenix. Prism. And Lugo for the Tigers. Not only autographed, but also numbered. Looks like we've got a bit of cracked ice on this one. It is on the Absolute card set. It's numbered to 23 with your cracked ice pattern there in the background. You can probably see it if I move it around a little bit. See the pattern better. Next up is a little Michael Kopech, White Sox on the Contenders baseball card set. numbered to 99. Tatis, Contenders Optic, 199. Oh yeah, he's another one that's out for the year too already. He went out a couple weeks ago. Numbered to 50, Cole Tucker. Stang Lover, what are you saying to me here? You said, speaking of shooting up, you've heard very little steroid banter with the home run explosion. Well, that's because the balls are juiced, man. And like kind of everybody knows it. And Major League Baseball has more or less admitted it, that the ball is juiced. They say it differently, but they say it. It's to 99, Acuna and the Braves. Yeah, I mean, MLB says stuff like, oh, well, the core is better centered and the stitching is tighter and, whatever other stupid crap they say. But there's some research lab, some independent research lab that's been doing all kinds of testing on these baseballs this year. And they basically say, yeah, it's juiced up. They're not quite sure, I guess, entirely how or why, and they have some theories, but yeah, it is. So that's why we've got a record number of home runs without steroids. Now the ball's on steroids. Carlos Gonzalez, that is a relic on the Chronicles base set, numbered to 99. And that's the Indians. Might be the first Chronicles relic we've seen, maybe. The refractor for Chavez on Contenders Optic. Red Sox, if I did not say that, which I probably didn't. Taylor Ward to 199. With another nice rookie jersey autograph on Spectra. That's headed to the Angels. Little Mikey Trout there, Contenders Optic Mojo pattern to 75. And some Obsidian. All right, off to the races. We have opened 8. We have 8 left. So we're exactly halfway through at the momento. Yeah, Stang Lover, you should Google that. Somewhere, gosh, I wish I could remember who published that article. It's been a while ago. It's been several weeks ago that it came out. But I bet if you Google it, like, I don't know, laboratory testing Major League Baseballs or something, it will probably come up, I think. Most likely. Because at the time that the article came out, the laboratory wasn't making any, like, definitive statements, I think, as to what exactly was what, but basically indicated that, yeah, there was some juice in there. I know, we do need to find you some reds, Scotty. We definitely do need to try to fire up the mojo here and see if some reds will come out for you. And Carl says the same thing about the Yankees. He's like, come on, man. Halfway through. I know. Stupid mojo is not cooperating, is it? So, we need Yankees and Reds. And I know there's some more, too. But Yankees and Reds are on the table at the moment with the big-time mojo request. Ryan O'Hearn, numbered to 49. How about that? Royals. Low number Spectra auto jersey combo. See, every time you say Reds, we see a Nick Senzel, but they're never the ones we want. They're not autographed or anything. To 99, Blake Snell. Cedric Mullins in the Baltimore Orioles. This is going to be Cornerstones. And it is numbered to 99. Cedric Mullins. Oh, right. And the Cubs for Alex. We can't forget Alex's Cubs. Daggone. Yeah, that is right. Here comes Phoenix with the Crystals pattern, which looks suspiciously like cracked ice, doesn't it? It's numbered to 99 for Andujar and the Yankees. So there's a Yankee. I know you probably want relic and autograph, but at least we have you a numbered Yankee. So once again, the mojo's kind of trying to get fired up for you. We've seen this guy already. And this is again on the Absolute card sets, Toronto Blue Jays with Thomas Pannone, or however in the world you say his name, which probably isn't like I said it. But you get the general idea. Rhys Hoskins, Phillies, Spectra base. I am glad that they guarantee us at least 2 Spectras per box. I think that's nice because that is one of the nicer cards in here, just in terms of the way they look and the thickness and probably the value. And so I'm kind of glad they made that a guarantee this year, that there would be 2 in every box. St. Louis Cardinals, Yadi Molina, Spectra base. Pete Alonso, Panini Prime Relic. Maybe we'll get a pinstripe. Oh, I feel like we've hit the lottery. It's numbered to 99. I think that's our first Prime Relic that actually had something other than a solid color, I do believe. So Yelich, Prism, Phoenix. Oh, this pack feels really thick. It's probably got a cornerstones in it because it felt thicker than the others. Maybe not, but probably so. All right, what do we have here? Numbered to 50, Acuna and the Braves. And the Brewers, I told you there'd be some kind of Corbin Burns in here. It's to 99, but I think we'll still find an autograph for him before it's all said and done. Because usually we do, most of the time. Hometown Heroes, that will be dual relics on the other side. This is Juan Soto and the Nationals. Huh, they gave you a red one and a white one. That's nice. Balance. I like it when we get balance with our relics. James Norwood. Ooh, I need to sneeze. Ooh, man, hang on, sorry. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, I did sneeze into my shoulder, so hang on, though. It's got another one. Excuse me. So it's not on my hands or on your cards. Oh, sorry. Couldn't resist either one of those. And that's to 99, James Norwood. I think he's a Cub, right? I think Norwood's a Cub. Oh, those made my eyes water. It's like a kamikaze allergy attack. That was crazy. It's like somebody just blew a big bag of pollen in my face. They did not, but that is how I feel. Justice Sheffield on a cornerstone. So it's a nice looking hit for the Mariners. And it is numbered to 49. You said it is 16-3 at the halftime. Browns up. All right, cool. Thank you, Scotty. Always appreciate you guys keeping me up to date on scores and such. That is numbered to 75. It is the Mojo pattern. It is the White Sox and Michael Kopech. Although, honestly, the White Sox, once you hit your 1/1 Eloy, you're probably like, yeah, anything else we get's just gravy. Now, I love these cards. These are also Chronicles from the Chronicles set. So they're made specifically for this set, but I think they're very cool. And that's another one of one. Oh, that's our fourth one of one in this case, guys. And 3 of them have been autographed. So, yeah, this case is being very kind to us. That is Reese McGuire for the Toronto Blue Jays. And I know you're probably wishing that that was Vlad Guerrero Jr. since it's a one of one. But, hey, still a nice hit. And our fourth one of one. So, I'm pretty happy all the way around in that regard. Maybe we're going to keep finding more. I hope that we do. A couple of timeless treasures. This second one there is numbered. Speaking of Vlad, it's to 199. We have a Spectra base here. Colorado Rockies and Kyle Freeland. Crusade Aaron Judge. All right. We are rolling. I said no more Red Bull, didn't I? And then I just drank it anyway. My God, I'll be up till 3 in the morning. Stang Lover said he doesn't think this case is very nice because he hasn't hit any twins. Hey, listen, man. Anytime we get 4 one-of-ones out of a case and we're not even done with the case yet and 3 of them are autographs, I think that's a case that's pretty friendly myself. Now, I know you need some twins, but as a whole, I think the case has been pretty good. Carl says, no, this case is terrible. He hates it. I'm paraphrasing. He just said it's terrible. He didn't say he hates it. I just inferred that he hated it. All right, now these just went flying away right on sliding out of my hand there. So we're going to take a little bit better look at all of these, top and bottom. They tried to go with the wrapper there a second ago. And so far, I don't really see anybody that's any worse for the wear yet, anyway. We got one more to look at. Yeah, all right, I think everybody escaped on that one. But they kind of hung in that wrapper on me. Apologize for that. This is a nice hit for Milwaukee with your rookie Keston Hiura. He's been quite good this year on the Obsidian card set. He's another one I like to watch play. There's Adam Jones for the Diamondbacks. Adam is numbered 25. A Spectra base Vlad Guerrero Jr. There's an Obsidian Jansen. Reserve materials, cornerstones. This is going to be Yankees with Jonathan Loaisiga, whichever it is. It's numbered to 99. Might not be either one of those, but it's something remotely close to one of them. And this one would help if I turned it the right way. Numbered to 199 is Kyle Schwarber for the Cubbies. Spectra, Griffin, Canning, Angels to 75. Aaron Judge with a Crusade for the Yankees. And this is Austin Voth for the Nationals. Vote or Voth. And it is numbered to 23 because it's got a little cracked ice on it. Absolute baseball cracked ice pattern. So our second cracked ice in here, in addition to our 4 one-of-ones. Max Scherzer for the Nats. And we've got another one of the Chronicles card sets here. This is Darrell Evans. It's for the Detroit Tigers. And it is on the other pattern that is unique to Chronicles, the Boys of Summer. And Darrell Evans is numbered to 15, which is also a pretty cool little hit for the Tigers. Titan Kopech, lower numbered one though, to 50. All right, we have got 5 boxes left, so we've opened 11, 5 remaining. I'm pretty excited about Wednesday night. You know how I love my Bowman, so I'm super pumped about Bowman Chrome. Cannot wait to get in that. And XR Football is one that's only been out a couple of years, but it's been a lot of fun every time we've opened it. Now, last year, they guaranteed us, I think, a 1 of 1 in every case. I remember that. I don't know if that's the same this year or not. I'll have to go back through those marketing materials and take a look at them again. It's been a while since they asked for the orders, and I don't remember all the specifics, but XR has usually got some nice hits in it, and it's a good, fun product to open. So I'm looking forward to both of those, and of course, Flawless is always nice. This is C.D. Pelham for the Texas Rangers, numbered to 99. Absolute Baseball is the card set. There's a little Gleyber Torres insert there. And here's Yusei Kikuchi, numbered to 99, Absolute Baseball. Bunch of relics. Contenders, Kopech, White Sox. Wait. I think that studio is numbered. Yeah, it's to 99 for Fernando Tatis Jr. Spectra base Rockies with Brendan Rodgers. Followed by Garrett Hampson, also for the Rockies. You're going to see there's some white down here along the corners and the edges. It is numbered to 10. So it does have a little chipping and imperfections there on the back, but it is a really nice looking card for the Colorado Rockies to 10. Great relic, hard signed autograph, and all the way around a nice hit. There's another Eloy, numbered to 99 on that one. And this is another one for the Blue Jays. This is also on the Chronicles card set. It is Danny Jansen for the Toronto Blue Jays. So Blue Jays keep adding to their haul. That is numbered to 99. Next up is Phoenix. That's Verlander to 99 with the crystals pattern on it. Spectra base Dakota Hudson, Cardinals. Kikuchi for the Mariners. And we've got 4 left. 12 down, 4 to go. Stang Lover says, oh boy, another Blue Jay. Well, there are a lot of Blue Jays in general this year, a lot, it seems, because we pull a lot of Rowdy Tellez and a lot of Reese McGuire. Pull way more of those than you do Vlad, and really more than you do of Danny Jansen, too. But in general, yeah, there's a lot of Blue Jays in most things this year. but it goes in cycles like that. I mean, you know, there's always certain teams that it seems like in any given year, one team will have a lot more hits than maybe another, just because of the number of rookies they have and things of that nature. That was Alex Bregman, Astros Spectra base. And of course in here, I thought that Mookie might be numbered, but he's not. They also mix in prospects in this product. So you've got prospects and active and, you know, veteran and rookie in here. So got a lot of stuff going on in Panini. Panini Prime, DeGrom, Pinstripe, yay. Mets /50. Eric Haas, Cleveland Indians, Absolute Baseball. Max Scherzer, Nationals. This is numbered, and it is /50 for Brandon Nimmo and the Mets. Sean Reed Foley, some imperfection down there, particularly on the lower right that I see. This is numbered /99. It is the Blue Jays rookie jersey autographs. He's actually another Blue Jay that comes out fairly often, Sean Reed Foley. I just forgot to even name him off earlier. Well, we were talking about all the possible Blue Jays. I forgot him. I don't know how, because we've seen him a lot all year too, but I did. Jose Ramirez, Spectra, Indians, numbered /25. A Michael Kopech Crusade Prism. I know, Stang Lover, I know. I know. You're excited to see that Blue Jays hit come out of there. I'm sorry, man. I know your Twins are not showing up tonight, are they? Not yet, anyway. Atlanta Braves, numbered /10. This is Tukey. We got maybe some really minor imperfections on your back corners. Nothing that's too dramatic, but there is some minor stuff back there. It's another, you know, very nice looking Spectra card. Awesome relic, hard signed autograph, all the way around. Good looking card. All right, now we have 3 left. Yeah, I know Alex says it's unreal. Yeah, it is more Blue Jays, honestly, than even normal. We do normally find a lot, but I'm kind of with you. I feel as though we've had even more than normal tonight. It's definitely been slanted that way a bit. They never do as good a job sorting as, or collating, I guess technically is what it is. I don't think they do as good a job collating their hits as they could. That's for sure. The Kansas City Royals with Ryan O'Hearn with America's Pastime, numbered /99. Scotty, you feel like there's a big Cincinnati Reds hit coming? I hope you're right, man. I would love to find that for you. That's Keyboom /199 for the Nats. Followed by a little Brad Keller Spectra base for the Royals. And that is a Pete Alonso Contenders Optic Prism rookie. It's not numbered, but it is at least a prism. So, and we haven't seen a whole lot of Alonso tonight, so nice to see that one. Well, there you go, Stang Lover. See, you just gave up too soon. There's one for you. There's Jake Cave on the Obsidian card set. See, that's what I tell you guys. You can never give up until the last pack of the last box has been opened, because there's always time to find your hit. You're not getting skunked with the Yankees, are you? Didn't we hit something for your Yankees? Did we hit? Yeah, we hit Loisaga. We hit for him, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. I mean, it may have only been a relic. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I'm pretty sure we hit something for him. So I don't think you're skunked with the Yankees. Well, we'll find out when we recap, but I don't think you are. That's numbered to 50. Connor Sazik for the Mariners. That might be numbered. Yeah, low numbered, I meant, to 25. Michael Chavis for the Red Sox on Phoenix. And then that is a little Mike Trout on Classics, numbered to 50. Followed by that handsome looking card, Spectra, Kevin Kramer to 99, Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, yeah, okay, so yes, maybe it's not worth a zillion trillion dollars, I will grant you that, but at least you're not getting skunked, I guess. That's the thing. You thought you were getting totally skunked, so I'm saying you're not totally skunked, I don't think. Maybe not a super valuable card, but at least I think we've got something for you. Fernando Tatis Jr., Padres, Absolute Baseball, Relics. Brian Anderson, Crusade. Is that numbered? I guess it's not. Prism. All right, we have got 2 left. Oh, Scotty says, like me, you're getting skunked. Aw, Scotty. I'm still trying, man. I'm still trying. Don't give up on me yet. We got 2 more boxes to go here. Trying to fire up the mojo. Hopefully we can come up with something for you. All right, next to last box. Let's see what we've got. Chris Paddock, Padres, Hometown Heroes, Relics, numbered to 99. A Goldschmidt, Titan. That was also a Prism. And this is numbered to 99. It is a playoff Vlad Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays. Dakota Hudson, St. Louis Cardinals to 199. Rookie jersey autographs. Dakota Hudson's been pitching well, I think. I think he's pitching tonight, actually, as a matter of fact, isn't he? Numbered to 10, Shohei Ohtani. I believe that he is, anyway. Well, there's Nick Senzel Obsidian. I was hoping that would maybe be autographed or numbered or something, but at least we got you a nice looking Nick Senzel card on Obsidian. I know it's not exactly what you want, Scotty, but at least we did get you that much. We're still trying, though, to get you something else. Steven Duggar. That is San Francisco Giants, Spectra Base, Carter Kieboom, Crusade. And this is a handsome card as well. Jose Ramirez and the Indians. That is numbered to 10. And it is a nice little Spectra there. That is on the Panini baseball card set. It is for the Astros with Hernandez. That's numbered to 199 for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Got the little wave pattern on the front side of it there for Phoenix. Austin Riley, that's nice, for the Atlanta Braves on the season ticket card set. All right, we have got one box left. One lonely box left back here that's got to try to make several people happy. So let's work it. It's Last Box Mojo. Let's see what it can bring us. Hopefully something fabulous. All right. Kyle Wright. And that is numbered to 199, Atlanta Braves. Spectra rookie jersey autographs. First hit out of the last box. A Spectra base, Chris Davis for the A's. Numbered to 75. A Titan Prism, Vlad Guerrero Jr. It's not numbered, but it is at least a Prism. Nick Martini. Wow, there's one way I don't hardly ever pull Nick Martini, so that's kind of cool. Well, it's cool, I guess, if you've got the Oakland A's. Maybe not as much if you don't. But that is on the Absolute Baseball card set. Numbered to 199. That was Whit Merrifield for the Kansas City Royals. This is numbered to 99. Bryce Harper and the Phillies. Next up, I believe this is going to be Christian Stewart for the Tigers. On Cornerstones is our card set. I think actually it's in pretty good shape. Maybe some really, really minor stuff on the corners in the back, but not too badly. And that is numbered to 99. Oh, we haven't finished looking at those, have we? No. Let's try that again. Followed by Brian Reynolds, Spectra for Pittsburgh. And last out is a Vlad Guerrero Jr. Hometown Heroes dual relic for the Blue Jays. Imagine that for the Blue Jays, right? All right, kids. We've got a big recap to do here. And it's going to take us a minute to get through all of the recap. But here's what will happen. We're going to do the recap, then we'll, after that, go back and put the spreadsheet information up. You can get another look at when you can expect your stuff to ship. And then after that, we'll put up the spreadsheet that shows the breaks that are coming up next. So let me just grab a little drink of water here, and we'll be ready to go. And I do have a few of the lower numbered things set aside. I don't know that I got absolutely everything low numbered set aside, but I did get some of it. So what is stacked separately, we will take another look at. All right, so that one, of course, we just saw a moment ago is numbered to 10 for the Indians, and this Ohtani there is to 10 for the Angels. That's actually a higher numbered one. It's to 50 with Trout, but for whatever reason I had it in there. Michael Chavis is to 25. That's for the Red Sox. This Titan is numbered to 50 for Kopech. Numbered to 25. That's Adam Jones for the Diamondbacks. There's Kikuchi. That one is also numbered to 50. It's the Mariners. Numbered to 50, there's Eloy for the White Sox. Here's Chris Paddack to 25 for the Padres. And then we have numbered to 50, another Chris Paddack for the Padres. So that's the majority of the lower numbered stuff. There are a couple of Spectras, I think, in here that were maybe to 25. I don't know. Let me see if I can see them real quickly. I don't think I remember to set them aside, but I think I know the pattern, so give me a second. If I can find them, we'll look at those too. I have all the Spectra in a stack. I just have to find that particular pattern, which I believe this is it. Yeah, okay. So that's the Rockies and Brendan Rodgers. It is numbered to 25. And then we had Jose Ramirez here for the Indians to 25. So those were the two lower numbered Spectra. All right. 1 of 1. We had 4 1 of 1s in this case. So here's one of them. It is Austin Dean for the Marlins. It's an autographed printing plate. And then you have the Angels. This is for the White Sox, the Blue Jays, the Phillies. This is our second 1 of 1, and I think the only one that doesn't have an autograph attached. And it is Brandon Nimmo for the Mets on the limited card set. Orioles, Nationals, the Giants on that one, the Oakland A's, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Atlanta Braves. This is our third 1 of 1, and by far the one that makes you the happiest out of this case. If you have the White Sox, that's just a really nice hit with Eloy 1 of 1 on Contenders baseball card set coming out for the White Sox. Very nice. The Astros, followed by the St. Louis Cardinals, the Mets. This is the Astros again, the Oakland A's, the Atlanta Braves, the Austin Riley, very cool hit. That's the Houston Astros, or I'm sorry, that's the Boston Red Sox. Not Houston. Hernandez's Boston Red Sox. Dakota Hudson for the Cardinals. That is the Mariners. Here comes the Royals, followed by the Mets and the Mariners. The Milwaukee Brewers, the Washington Nationals, and the Kansas City Royals. There's a lot of hits in here. It takes a minute even to recap them. That's the Phillies, the Blue Jays, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Angels, Blue Jays, the Mets, the Pirates, the Nationals, and the Blue Jays. And then we have the Blue Jays, imagine that, the Padres. That's a really handsome card. I like that card a lot. It is numbered to 10 for the Atlanta Braves with Tukey. Toronto Blue Jays, followed by the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Cracked ice on this one, so it is numbered to 23, which is very nice. It's the Nationals. Chicago Cubs. Sorry, Chicago Cubs. Alonso for the Mets. Blue Jays. The Indians. That's, I think, the only Chronicles card set relic that we found tonight was that one for Ramirez and the Indians. This is another cracked ice. It's for the Detroit Tigers. So it's also, of course, numbered to 23. Jeff McNeil for the Mets, followed by Tatis and the Padres, and that's headed to the Cleveland Indians with Jeffrey Rodriguez. Another one of one for the Blue Jays, Reese McGuire. Cornerstones for the Mariners. Cornerstones for the Orioles. That is Cornerstones Reserve Materials for the Blue Jays. This is Cornerstone Reserve Materials for the Nationals. Cornerstones for the Tigers. Atlanta Braves. The San Diego Padres. The Minnesota Twins. The Toronto Blue Jays with Danny Jansen. There's another fine-looking, handsome card to 10. Just love those. That's Garrett Hampson for the Colorado Rockies. And here you have C.D. Pelham for the Rangers. And another Cornerstones Reserve Materials. That's for the Yankees. That is Jonathan Loaisiga or Loaisiga, or whichever way you say it. Okay, so that is the break, and that is the recap, but we do still have a little spreadsheet information to put up here in case you missed it earlier. We'll take a quick look at that. Not that part. This part. Well, this part. So right now I'm projecting Friday as your shipping date. As you may be aware, I'm going to try to get it out to you faster than that, but we do have a family member in the hospital who's not in great shape. We're not sure what's going to happen with it, so I would rather tell you it's going to be Friday in case it really is Friday, and hope that things stay status quo and maybe I can get it out a little sooner. I believe every team in here will have pulled cards, so we should not have a need for consolation cards. Excuse me, in this particular break. What's coming up? Tomorrow night, we're going to do 5-Star Baseball and Spectra Football, both by the full case. Wednesday night, we're going to start early. It's a new release day. We're going to start at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. That means our auctions are going to start ending around 6 p.m. Eastern time, so earlier than normal by quite a bit. And we'll be opening a half case of Flawless Collegiate Football, followed by a full case of XR Football, followed by a full case of Bowman Chrome Baseball. Thursday night will be an off night. Friday night is almost a rinse and repeat of Wednesday. We'll do Bowman Chrome and XR. On Saturday, we're going to open an 8-box case of Topps Chrome Jumbo. So that's what the days ahead look like. And I guess that has got me covered for tonight. So as always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for spending part of your Monday night with me. I hope that you have a fantastic week ahead. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night, I hope I will see you again soon. So until next time, bye now.